Clients are laser-focused on finding freelancers who can immediately address their specific needs and solve their unique problems. However, I also want to emphasize that showcasing project-specific skills effectively is not as straightforward as simply stating, "I can do the job," or "I'm the best candidate." In fact, such generic claims can be counterproductive. In a crowded marketplace like Upwork, these statements do little to differentiate you as they often get lost in the noise. Clients are bombarded with similar self-declarations, leading to skepticism and a perception that you're just another freelancer making empty promises. This approach not only wastes clients' precious time, but also erodes your credibility before you've even had a chance to truly present your value. New freelancers, in their eagerness to accumulate those coveted testimonials, often fall into the trap of prioritizing client approval above all else. This eagerness can make them dangerously susceptible to exploitation by less than ethical clients. These clients might dangle the carrot of positive feedback as leverage to extract underpaid work, impose unreasonable demands, or pressure freelancers into accepting project scopes that are ultimately detrimental to their professional development and well-being. This creates an unhealthy power dynamic, characterized by imbalance and unfair treatment, which can have long-lasting negative effects. It not only undermines the freelancer's financial stability, but also erodes their professional self-worth and creates a sense of disillusionment. It's completely understandable why freelancers new to Upwork fixate on testimonials. They see established profiles brimming with positive feedback and assume it's the magic formula, the express lane to success. They imagine that a collection of glowing endorsements will automatically unlock a flood of high-paying clients and a steady stream of dream projects. However, this seemingly logical approach often backfires in subtle yet significant ways, leading to unintended and detrimental consequences that can hinder a freelancer's long-term growth. Let us now look at some ways how over-relying on testimonials can be counterproductive for a budding freelancing career. The relentless pursuit of testimonials can trap you into a dangerous pattern, accepting any and every project that comes your way. This often leads to taking on work that doesn't align with your core skills, your passion, or target niche. The result? A profile that appears scattered, disjointed, and ultimately confusing to potential clients. Instead of projecting a clear specialization, the profile becomes a muddled mix of unrelated projects, leaving clients wondering, what is this freelancer really good at? This lack of focus erodes client confidence and creates hesitation. They're less likely to hire you when you appear to be a person who seems to do a little bit of everything, rather than someone who demonstrates deep expertise in a specific area. Clients are less concerned with what other people say, and more concerned with a freelancer's actual ability to deliver results and solve their specific problems effectively. Therefore, instead of placing undue emphasis on solely accumulating testimonials, freelancers must shift their focus to building a robust and compelling profile that clearly and effectively showcases their skills, experience, and unique value proposition. Testimonials undeniably possess value as a supplementary form of social proof, adding a layer of credibility. However, they should be viewed as an enhancement to a strong foundation, not as the primary cornerstone upon which the profile is built. A strong profile sells, whereas testimonials merely validate. In the quest for Upwork success, many freelancers find themselves lured by the promise of quick fixes and secret formulas to hack the Upwork search algorithm. The Upwork marketplace, with its vast pool of freelancers, can feel like a complex maze. It's natural to seek shortcuts, and this is where so-called Upwork influencers step in, often claiming they possess the key to unlocking the algorithm's secrets. They promise to catapult your profile to the top of search results, leading to a deluge of high-paying clients. However, a critical examination reveals an entirely different picture. The fact that nature of Upwork search is highly unpredictable. Unlike search engines like Google, which provide extensive documentation and tools for search optimization, the Upwork search algorithm is, number 1, unpredictable. Its behavior often seems erratic, with profiles fluctuating in rankings for reasons that are unclear. Number 2, undocumented. Upwork provides minimal official information about how its search algorithm works. Number 3, weakly structured. compared to the robust and sophisticated search algorithms generally associated with professional search engines, for example, Google, Bing, etc. Upwork's search functionality often appears less refined and consistent. This lack of transparency and predictability makes it incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to reliably game the system. So why does Upwork keep its cards closed? Well, there are several reasons why Upwork doesn't openly disclose the inner workings of its search algorithm, which are: number one, not a primary business model. Upwork's core business model isn't solely dependent on its search engine's precision in the same way that some of the other popular search engines work. Upwork prioritizes other factors like client satisfaction, project completion, and platform trust rather than freelancers' ability to get found in search results to make profit. Number two, preventing manipulation. By keeping the algorithm opaque, Upwork aims to minimize manipulation and ensure a more level playing field. Number three, flexibility and evolution. Upwork needs the freedom to tweak its algorithm without causing major disruptions or creating an environment where freelancers are constantly chasing optimization tactics instead of focusing on their core competency, which is client satisfaction. Unlike Google or Bing, Upwork is more concerned about what you do after you get found through its search engine, and understandably so. This is indeed in stark contrast to any search engine that is fundamentally its core business. To further understand the difference, let's look at the search algorithms of Google or Bing and try to perceive the signals given by a business that takes its search algorithm seriously. Number one, well documented to a degree. Google provides extensive guidelines and best practices for search engine optimization, SEO. Number two, structured. Google's algorithms rely on established factors like PageRank, link building, content quality, mobile optimization, speed of loading, website authority, etc. Number three, transparency with updates. Google periodically announces major algorithm updates to help businesses adapt and avoid being penalized for past optimization efforts. Upwork has no such vested interests. In other words, Google reveals how its algorithms work to a great extent, along with occasional updates to the algorithm, so businesses don't get hurt who have spent millions of dollars optimizing. Spending excessive time and resources trying to optimize your Upwork profile based on unverified information and concealed principles is a risky endeavor. It can lead to: number one, wasted time and effort. You might invest significant time in tactics that yield little to no results. Number two, inconsistent earnings. Relying on search hacks creates a fragile foundation for your income, as any algorithm change can wipe out your visibility. Number three, neglecting what matters. The focus shifts away from building a strong portfolio, developing valuable skills, and providing excellent client service, the factors that truly lead to consistent success on Upwork. Be wary of Upwork teachers who employ vague language and conditional statements when discussing search optimization. You'll often hear phrases like, "This may work," "It could boost your rankings," "There's a chance this will help." These disclaimers are a red flag. They indicate a lack of certainty and often mask the speculative nature of the advice. These teachers cleverly articulate their content just to grab some viewership. Instead of lending your career into the hands of fake freelancing influencers, focus on these core fundamentals. Number one, instead of chasing the elusive Upwork search algorithm, focus on what you can control. Build a compelling portfolio. Showcase your best work, highlight your skills, and demonstrate the value you provide to clients. Number two, develop in-demand skills. Invest in your professional growth to become an expert in your field. Number three, provide exceptional client service. Deliver high-quality work, communicate effectively, and build strong client relationships. Learn tools of the trade that make you productive and save clients time and money. Make yourself worthy of what you are getting paid for. By prioritizing these fundamentals, you'll create a sustainable foundation for success on Upwork, regardless of any algorithm changes.